Hello, my name is Colin Mahoney. I live in Gladstone, Oregon, and I'd like to tell you about a project I just started that I call White Ash Flies. White Ash Flies is an audible online anthology drawn from that abiding and rich sea of content, the public domain. I'll select and serialize recordings of myself reading my favorite poetry, fiction, nonfiction, and correspondence, sacred and profane, in as heterogeneous a mix as I can passably manage. I'll also be sharing original content from time to time. This project grew from a love of books and a lifelong enthusiasm for those old vinyl and cassette recordings that my dad collected and I pilfered, and that my college library had in abundance, of poets like Marianne Moore, Robert Frost, and Ezra Pound, among others, reading their own works. It also grew from a strong desire to share something very important to me with my kids, ages 9, 7, and 4, my wife, family, friends, and hopefully strangers, and above all the conviction that good writing, especially when read aloud, offers an immediate and vital direct link between human beings, even over centuries. So help me help you eat up your time, whether 1 to 2 minutes of it or 25. You can follow White Ash Flies on SoundCloud and on Twitter at Colin Mahoney 15. And now, as a further introduction of sorts, a poem by Colin Mahoney. My dentist lives in the suburbs, attends meetings in the city. Reclined under the filament, staring back under all that scratching light. Anyway, he said, washing his hands, we can't always suffer heaven. So heaven visits a plague of white ash flies on my little suburb, in my eyes and hair. It keeps the girls out of the preserve, and then the pleasure's out of it if, like me, you enjoy jogging past the girls in the preserve, or taking in their soccer from afar, in the full light and confidence that your car and belongings still wait for you somewhere. First, my kid breaks her clavicle in practice. Then more petty reversals, amounting to a gray weight of cloud, edges burning. And my wife keeps buying self-sealing bowls, so the leftovers keep dismally, progenerate coldly. Spongy, slack divine, dissolved into all the girls come over in fluorescence to watch the kids, to suck ice cubes or crack them between bicuspids, which sounds like clavicles ground into paths of new gravel, into white ash flies in your eyes and hair. We measure plagues by men, women, children, wrecked where they joined or resolved to sift apart insensibly under a sudden gray weight, which broke showed ore of the best teeth among us, to be leveled and cavilled at and after. What's a girl's hair, when all our alloy fillings go to seed to break untold, unmoved eras of trees,